Here I am at the barn. I'm at 16%, but we'll see how far I can get. This is the first GoPro video. Goes way up. I love the way the light comes in. I think it looks amazing. And that door is gorgeous. And the light on the ground.
Here we are at our first full day at the barn. What you just saw was the closing date when I got the keys and I couldn't wait to get in. I actually got right to it and spent an hour moving around these stacks of cedar siding with my brother. But I didn't come prepared to film or anything, so those 2 little clips are the best we've got. So our first task was just to clean out the rest of that pile and move it into the stalls, just so it's out of the way and we can sweep and all that fun stuff. While Xander did that, I was in the stalls sweeping down the walls and the ceiling because I realized very quickly that it was kind of disgusting in there. There were so many cobwebs, and then the cobwebs were full of hay that used to be up top on the hay loft, so it was just a complete mess. But we'll get to a little tour of that in a couple minutes. A theme you'll notice in this video is me picking up the camera just to point it out back because I just can't get over how amazing the view is. And here are those stalls as promised. So this is after I already finished sweeping it. This is like a little tour. It actually doesn't look too bad. This larger stall off to the right was particularly bad. You'll see popping up right now a crappy video I took of before. You can see this hay literally stuck to the walls. And then after, it looks so much better. So this is what we're working with in terms of space that is closed off from the main open area. There's 4 smaller stalls plus that big room that I just showed you. There was plumbing and electricity in this part when they had horses in the 80s. So fingers crossed we'll be able to put a bathroom in here and maybe even insulate it and heat it. But that will definitely be a project for later. That's not a priority right now. But our next project was to tackle even more hay and cobwebs on other walls. The complete opposite end of the barn was also just as cobwebby and gross, so my plan was literally to sweep down the walls. This was probably not the most efficient way to do this, but honestly, this is our first full day there. This is the first day that Xander was here, so we just got to work. This side of the barn was also just in the best shape, so I really did want to clean it up a little bit to see what we were working with, and it just made it feel so much nicer. So enjoy this quick time lapse of me sweeping down the walls. By day 2, I realized I hadn't done a very good job at actually giving you a sense of what the space looked like. I didn't know what to film. I had never done a YouTube video, anything like this before. So this is my attempt to just show you some different angles of the building. And then even out back, you can see out where this tree line or shrub line is the end of our property. So we honestly have more space than we know what to do with. Our first goal for our second day at the barn was cleaning out this hay loft. Most of the clips that I'm showing you right now are after the fact, so it looks pretty tidy. You'll see when I peek my head up, there's not a lot up there, but this was after we had swept and shoveled loads of leftover hay, which of course made excellent bedding for the raccoons and pigeons that apparently have been in here. Xander, say hi. So despite the great views from the loft, it was pretty dirty work getting all of that out of there, but I was really pleased with the result. We're definitely going to be able to use this loft space as storage as soon as we get some sort of better way to get up there. Right now the ladder is totally fine, but if we're putting like tables and chairs up there, it's not going to be perfect. Once we finally got it all cleaned up, we were eager to start figuring out ways to keep any more critters out. So I think that's kind of my thought. Because yeah, they can obviously get underneath. But I think, like, they could come in if they want to, but why would they come into a big open nothing? Like, they're in here and in, like, those little cracks and stuff. And actually see how dirty and scratched up it is? Only, like, right there. See, it's all worn for some reason and literally just, then that's all scratches. I think they walk along this and go like, wait, I gotta get that on the video. That's really funny to me.
I think they walk along this.
There it is, handprint, paw print, I guess. Did you see that paw print first or the scratches first?
Oh.
I saw the scratches and then you're like, oh, paw print.
Yeah, so I think we should put stairs from
Inside.
No, we put stairs from inside, then we
have to have a trap door. I think we have to do those in because we can't put stairs out here. Right? I don't know. I think you just do it from the inside and you just have an insulated trap door.
It's kind of the only way.
Yeah. Today's Thursday on the first week of the barn. Today's plan is basically to go get some tables. Since we've tidied it up, we've moved things around. It's really just getting stuff into the barn so that we can start hosting stuff. So yeah, plan today, go get some tables. We finally got the truck back. So the plan is just to load up the truck with whatever we can get our hands on for cheap. So let's go see if we can find some tables. We did manage to get one table, but there wasn't a whole lot on Facebook Marketplace, so we decided to just fill up the truck with pallets. It was rainy on day 3, so we didn't end up going on Wednesday, but we definitely made the most of today. The truck was absolutely full of pallets, which we are going to disassemble and use to fix up the wall to the stalls. You'll notice in the other clips that there's only half a wall. The bottom half was ripped off.
Awesome.
Nice, that's awesome. That's a good that's a good haul. So since it's free, that's what we're going to use to fix up that wall. Okay, I'm going to bring these to the barn by myself today because Xander is busy. So wish me luck and then I'll unload them all and yeah. I think we're good. Let's stack some pallets. I just realized I don't know why I put it down. I may as well just leave them up. Okay, let's try that again. Kind of been putting the heavier ones in that pile. And the lighter ones there, I don't know why. It's just for fun. Ta-da! Awesome. Pallets are done. So that's the haul. I think it's a dozen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's actually 13. There we go. Awesome. On day 6, we woke up early to go to some yard sales, and we actually did a really great job. We found a bunch of old chairs and tables, and then even some free ones on the side of the road, so can't go wrong with that.
Oh, is he here?
No, he just flew out.
Oh, he flew out.
After I got scared by that pigeon, I kept stacking up all of the chairs that we got along the wall, which was nice because we tidied out this part of the barn already. You can also see on the right a display cabinet that we got. We also picked that up for free. Pigeon is moved. There he is, the culprit. What? He went lower. As soon as I stopped the video, he went lower. Look at him, he's right there. Oh, is that the nest? Okay, I thought that was the nest.
Where?
Right there. He's in his nest. I think we need to brush the nest out. Sorry, Mr. Pigeon. It's not a place for pigeons. You gotta go.
Oh, are you getting rid of the nest now?
Well,
I wouldn't do it while he's here. He's gonna attack you.
I was gonna just move the chairs and put the thing here.
What thing?
The ladder. We had seen a couple pigeons fly in and out while we were in here throughout the whole week, but it was clear that this was an actual problem now. There could not be a nest in the barn, especially because we decided that the next morning on Sunday we wanted to have our own yard sale. We figured it would be something fun to do on a Sunday morning, give us a chance to meet some of our neighbors, and get rid of some of the stuff in our apartment. However, if we were going to set up for a yard sale, we could not have any more pigeons coming in and pooping on all of our stuff. So it was time for Xander to close up this gap that we realized was really the only place that pigeons or any animals could effectively get in.
They shouldn't be able to get in through that. Don't film that. That's terrible craftsmanship. That's horrible.
That's the best we could do.
It's absolutely disgusting.
Aside from our very temporary door gap fix, Xander also made us this little sign to put our garage sale sign on, and I was just making signs for putting around the neighborhood. On the final day, all we really had to do was set up some last minute things, open the doors, and we had a really great time meeting all of our neighbors. It was super fun, and a lot more people than expected came by. And that concluded our very first week at the barn. We have a ton more projects that need to get done, and I'm going to be documenting everything on YouTube. I'm really just learning as I go, but I already have a lot of ideas on how to organize these videos a bit better and just get better at filming and editing. So if you like this kind of thing and you want to see this whole project progress, consider subscribing. And if I know you in real life and you watched all the way to the end, thank you so much for your support.